Ready, guys? We're going to show you how I take the breast out of my duck, show you the process I use, and maybe it'll help you with your debreasting at home. So usually we'll find the bottom of the rib cage, which is right there. You can usually push your thumb through the hide and into it. So it breaks through. If you need to, you can also just poke your knife right there to get it open. See your thumb in there. And then I hold the wings and the back of the feet down. Put my thumb underneath the rib cage and I just pry on it. Until it opens. And then I'll just take the edge of the skin and peel it back and off. Usually this leaves a good top skin on there, but sometimes you can tear it if the skin won't let go. Just peel it back like so, and that'll expose the full breast. There's no plucking of feathers. You maybe lock some loose, but this keeps everything together. It's way less messy. Very few feathers fall. And then I'll just follow the bone cage here. My sharp knife, medium flex. Just cut right up against it, all the way down to the bone. I cut from top to bottom. And then I'll usually put the thumb in here and just cut against the bone. Just let the blade do the work. If you have a seriously sharp knife, I wouldn't push too much into the bone. If I take some of it off, I'll just pluck it, that skin off of it as you peel it up, all the way back to the bird's wing. Now you have rib cage all the way. And then you just take the knife and cut across the front where the blown top is, all the way down till you meet this corner wing pocket. At this point you can probably pull the chunk of meat off and just pull the socket of the wing right out of the pocket, and then soak it in your bowl of water that you have, which I have moved mine over here. Tupperware. We'll do the other side. A nice long cut from top to bottom. And then just roll the blade across the breast. Just like that, you're all the way to the bone. And cut across the front and down. Until you're down at that corner pocket wing. And just pull it off. Boom. One full-size chunk of meat. Very little fat on there. This one doesn't have very much bruising because it didn't get shot on that side. Have a little bit of blood clots to pop out after I do 3 days of salt in some cold water, and I just leave it in the fridge for 3 days. But that's how I take mine out, all the way down to the bone. Very little meat got left. I could have done a little better here, but that's how I got my ducks. I'm just doing a demonstration on how fast it can happen when you're not explaining it. This one's fat. She's got a good thick layer. Fat in her belly already. This one's got a hole in the breast. Losing some of the fat and the meat on this one. I plucked a few feathers, more than I usually like. Bam, another nice fat fillet. Drop that in our bowl and move to the next. Bam. Okay, done. Move on to the last one that we got for the day. This one got wing shot. Assuming this left side of the duck will be nasty. She's a little thicker. Down here at the bottom. Line it up. Usually always one corner usually always peels back. Thumb underneath that fat and start peeling. Like it's a banana. Usually if you get a good chunk of it, bam, just peel it back. Bam. Okay. Bam, just like that, a full breast, completely exposed. You guys can see the corner bracket there. Okay. And just leave that meat peeled back so you can see the bone. Chase it around. Maximum breast removal. Willing to let go of it. Nice, good little fillet. Got the meat pile. Got this side. Bam, down to the bone. And just roll that blade right across that meat. Like that. Roll it down to the breast. All the way down to each bone. Then pull it right out of that pocket. There's a tendon in that one. There we go. Nice good chunk of meat. Nice red meat. No rice breast. We're all good. And then I like to save the heads for later. Okay guys, this will be a comparison for what happens when you salt it for 3 days in cold water and some salt versus when they come out of the duck. This is the way I do it to turn it into jerky, and it always seems to turn out pretty good. This also helps probably with if you're not too big of a game taste flavor person, but you still want to eat your ducks, this will probably help you with it. Salting it for 3 days in a little bit of salt water and some cold water. Just stick it in the fridge. Next day, take it out, rinse it, get the blood gone out of it, fresh clean water in it, a dash of salt, good to go. 3 days.